get this thing underway.
Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And here's the return from inside the 5. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Going to the air in the first play. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Finds his man. It's Tuggle. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. He keeps it on a design run. He's soon able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He escapes the pocket. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Touchdown, Baylor. 6 points for the special teams. Every coach will tell you we take great pride in our special teams. Well, the return team, Kirk, stepped up in a huge moment in a conference title game there.
And not to mention, they just took the lead with that return. So the timing is perfect. It gives this team and this entire unit a lot of confidence that they can make plays and be the difference between coming up a little bit short and winning the conference championship.
Return begins inside the 10. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. Found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. It's the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup here, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the Mountaineers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for the first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fields. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's talking about the 23. That's solid coverage. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. Chance for the big fella to come up with a takeaway there. He sets up a second down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Solid first down gain, sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
No, I don't blame him to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
We'll see what the offense dials up here on third and goal. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Touchdown, Bears. This offense is still clicking. We had a short field, the offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
And he knocks through the PAT. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Dump off, caught by the running back.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And Baylor has the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Ball handed off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And the Bears keep the football on the move.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The Bears are on the move here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
2nd down play coming up. Breaks free. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Baylor. That's how you finish a play. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from this secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Ward. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Mountaineers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Mountaineers will line up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. The sure hands. It's a total. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
Legs still churning, won't go down. They get him down with the junior with an excellent run there. Mountaineers are going to cash in this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pass tipped in the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking to scramble. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Bringing it out, it's Fields. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. He's in the clear. At the 10. Touchdown, Bears. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem with BAT right down the middle.
West Virginia, 10.
Return begins inside the 10. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, really good job up front here by the offensive line, giving the quarterback plenty of time for that route to clear underneath before he made the throw.
First down here for this offense. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
With the catch, it's Tuttle. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. He escapes the pocket. Quick throw to his receiver. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
On the move now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That time they were able to get to the quarterback before he has a chance of throwing yet another touchdown pass. 3 already in this first half. At least this is a sign that this defense hasn't totally given up yet.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. That's reeled in. It's Fields.
And that is always the toughest thing for defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Mountaineers will kick it off to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Fields. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes the Baylor offense back out onto the field. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help them just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
The key on a third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Defense is coming after him. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Mountaineers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll give it to the back. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. 1st down now from the 30. And the Mountaineers lining up here on 1st and 10.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Mountaineers looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to scramble. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to the left side. Touchdown, Mountaineers, as they put 6 more on the board. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And the PAT is good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, the running back.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They come up on 1st down, clock running, final minute here of the 3rd quarter. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there, and it cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. Oh, he breaks free. Still going. Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Baylor. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
West Virginia, 17.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Defense not pressing this time. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Second down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And this pass is on target, caught. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And Kirk Baylor has the lead here. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Sampson. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
He escapes the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. Grab down the middle. It's Parker. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot He's stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore. That's an important first down on that running play.
West Virginia.
Handing off on the draw play. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He's brought down out at the 46.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
On the move now. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looks left and finds his target there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that run produces a decent gain. And the Mountaineers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll try to run for the first down. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Mountaineers line it up with 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. This will be a challenge. 2nd and goal from the 14. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Game sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Pressure is coming. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Backed up on 3rd down. Let's see what the call is here. They'd love to get some room for the punter. Caught over the middle. It's Parker. Brought down to the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference.